So in this video today, I'm going to show you how to be able to expand your major and minor chords. Check this out. We're in the key of C. These are the triads. So in relation to the C major scale, those are the fundamental chords you're going to have. Now check this out. I'm going to add sevenths to all of them and hear the sound that's created. Now I tell you, that last one, I added something else in there. I've got an add to in there, and that's a special one. So we'll look at that towards the end of the video. So make sure you watch to the end to get that special tip for that 7 chord. So the major scale of C, all white notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. Now for the 7 chord for the B, we're going to play a first inversion of G major. This is often how you'll hear the sound of 7, chord 7, the 7th note of the degree of C, and finishing with our C. So these are our fundamental triads. Beautiful. Alright, so now when we add our 7th to the C, we're going to go down a semitone with our thumb. So as you can see on the left hand, we're already playing a C note. So on our thumb on the right hand, I'm just going down a semitone, and then straight away I've got that major 7th chord. Likewise for the D minor, I'm going to go down a tone. So 1 semitone, 2 semitones. So I'm going down to C. Likewise for this minor chord, and this is the case for all minor chords. To create a minor 7th, we're going to go down a tone. So 1 semitone, 2 semitones. And then F major, we're going to be playing a major 7. So my thumb is just going to move from the F down to the E. Simple as that. So let's recap those. So our C major has now become C major 7. Beautiful. Our D minor has now become D minor 7. Our E minor has become E minor 7. And then our F major has become F major 7. Now for the G major, even though it is a major chord, we're not going to be playing our major 7 because that's going to give you a note that's outside of the diatonic scale. We're actually going to be playing a tone below in this context. So 1 semitone and another semitone. So it's kind of like the minor approach in terms of going down a tone, but in this context we've got a major chord fundamentally. So that's going to be our G7. Alright, for our A minor, another minor chord, so the thumb is going to go down a tone, 1 semitone, 2 semitones. Now for chord 7, well, we'll get to 7 in a moment. Let's recap from C major up to A minor. So we've got chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4, chord 5, and chord 6. With these chord additions now, these chord extensions as we'll call them. So C major has now become C major 7. D minor has become D minor 7, E minor has become E minor 7, F major has become F major 7, G major has become G7, and our A minor has become A minor 7. Beautiful. Now, with the B, often we will play this as a first inversion of G major. I like this particular voicing. So what I'm going to do with my thumb in this context, I'm still going to go down a tone, but we're going to create this add to approach on 7, which is very full, very pretty as well. So that's slightly different. So we're still playing a G major chord, but we're adding the 2. And that's a really special approach that you can still use for 7. So altogether with our chord extensions, we'd have this. Special on the 7 and finish on C. Now let's compare and contrast. Let's just use the fundamental triad. So we've got C, D, E minor, F, which now would become beautiful. Now F, G major, A minor, B, first inversion of G would now be Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's apply this in context. Let's create a chord progression and see how it would sound in terms of utilizing these chord extensions. So let's use C major to start with. Then we'll go down to A minor. We'll go up to A minor. Then we'll go to D minor. And then we'll finish on F major. So you've got C, A, D minor, and then, sorry, I should have said A major, A minor even. So C major, A minor, D minor, and then finishing on F. That would now be, and let's put some time to it, so it'd be like this. 2, 3, 4. D minor, finishing on F. Now with our chord approach. Beautiful. What was the next? Oh yeah, A minor. D minor. Yeah. I love that. And it's just a simple drop of the thumb. It's either going to be a semitone or a tone, depending on the context. One more time, just to recap. For our C, we have one semitone drop. For our D minor, and for all the minor chords, it's a tone drop, so 2 semitones. Likewise for E minor. For F, it's F major. For G, it's going to be our G7, so that's a tone going down. And then our A minor, a tone. And then for our 7 on the B first, which is the first inversion of G major, we're going down a tone here. And if you notice, I'm playing this in first inversion in terms of the right hand, which I think is in keeping with the rest of the chords in terms of having the bass note represented as the first note of the chord on the right hand. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's create one more chord progression, but let's put it in another key, because you don't just want to be limited to the key of C. You want to be able to practice this in all 12 keys. So let's go to the key of D. Let's check out the key of D. Alright, so we're going to utilize this as a chord exercise, a chord practice exercise. This is our major scale, D major. So D would be our major, D major, then we have E minor, F sharp minor, this is just the foundation triads. G major, A major, B minor, and then finishing with our first inversion of A. Finishing right here. So to get these sevenths involved, we're going to think, okay, for chord 1, semitone below, that's so beautiful. Then we're going to move up to E minor, that's going to be a tone below. So it becomes here. For our F sharp, it's going to be a tone below. So it's here. G major, semitone below. Now in the key of, for the chord of A, we're going down a tone. Yeah, because we want to keep all the notes in relation to the diatonic scale. Alright, now for the B minor, I'm going to go down a tone with my thumb. And then for the C sharp note or chord 7, we're playing this as a first inversion of A major. We're going to go down a tone on the thumb. Beautiful, and then finish on home. So, what if we did Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran? Right there, so we have D major. For the sake of example, we'll go F sharp minor. So we'll go D major, F sharp minor, G major, A major. So with our chord extensions now, we're going to have D major 7, beautiful, F sharp minor, G major, and then our A7. Yeah, and again, with a bit of time to it, this is our foundation. Now with our chord extensions. Oof. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. So, how beautiful is that? Just utilizing either a semitone or a tone in relation to the right hand thumb. You can bring a lot of life to your triad. So I hope this is helpful. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.